Hello, Internet. Welcome to Game Theory.
Nice way to start this off. All right.
Yeah, bro. So welcome to Game Theory,
Haven't been
man.
back in forever, and we're already starting this off.
Yes.
Incorrect.
Oh, bro, let's go.
No.
Welcome to the latest episode of the Pesky Plumbers podcast, and we got our boy Pluto back here, bro. How's it doing?
Hey, Pluto, more like Pluno, bro. Been playing Toho, and I've been dying a lot. Not just, but not in the game, because I'm actually good. I meant on the inside.
Oh no, understandable. Well, it's good to have you back here, Pluto. And now from here we go down the list here. So we got Sir Void.
Hi guys, how's it going?
Who was missing from the previous podcast because of his league grinding.
Hey, at least I finally made it to where I wanted to be.
Understand, and the only person in this chat who has a PS5.
That's gonna be relevant later. Just watch.
We broke.
After that, we got my boy Jonathan. How you doing, bro?
I'm dying too, just like Travis said.
Understandable. Then we got my boy SabdierZ. How you doing?
Oh, I'm pretty good, yo. I'm glad there's like no one else after me.
Oh.
Best for last, of course, as per usual.
Yeah,
Wow.
true. That's messed up though. And then we got our French baguette here, Crouton.
Yeah,
how you doing? Oh, the true.
The
we got
true
French
best
man.
for last. You know what I'm saying? How
the
y'all
truest
doing?
of gamers.
The truest of gamers.
But how you doing, bro?
Could be better.
Could be. But before we start the
Well,
podcast.
your profile picture.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say. Well, I mean, it makes sense. Your profile picture is Luigi. Of course, your life would be depressing afterward.
But he's got a mansion though.
Yeah.
But before we begin the podcast.
Hotel.
Oh my god. Before we begin the podcast, I always like to say, what are you guys doing right now? What have you been playing? You know what I mean? So, what have you guys been doing so far?
Shrek 2 CD preview. Let's go!
Best game of all time,
Yo,
and
man,
right
this-
after that, it's Knack 1.
Knack what? Bro, you been playing Knack?
A little
Let's
bit.
go.
So,
I was just playing that Sonic fan game, Sonic Smackdown.
oh,
that
the
crap's
Sonic
pretty
fighting
lit.
game.
Yeah, it's actually really good. I like Omega. He has a shotgun.
That's cool.
Okay, but
Well, you see,
Yeah,
for
but
me,
though-
I could have been playing Kingdom Hearts
They
Melody
didn't
and
put him in the
Memory,
game.
but the Amazon was like, you know what? No, you're gonna wait until tomorrow, which is Sunday for me tomorrow, until you can get your copy. And I'm just like, man, I got nothing, bro. While Jonathan's probably beating the game already.
Well,
What's an on-time shipment in this economy, bro? Let's be real.
Yeah, true, you're right.
it's
well,
okay.
like Jacob said, I have been playing Kingdom Hearts Mom, and I set the challenge for myself to beat the entire world tour on proud mode with full chain.
Bro,
No mistake.
masochist,
And he
bro.
did it first try. He got all perfects,
Yo,
bro. Yeah, no, there's good.
First try,
Yeah, dude, first try.
bro.
Yeah, he did it all first try, no mistakes whatsoever, man. He's a computer when it comes to these rhythm games.
Oh my
How
goodness.
about no?
Bro, he's gonna pull a Justin, bro. Justin's gonna do it, and he's like, all right, you know what? Let's go.
I'm gonna go
Yeah, dude.
performer mode. Fuck it.
Yeah, he's gonna up.
Bruh.
All right. So now let's actually get into our topics of today. We
Yeah,
have-
let me just not say what I played, but anyway.
Oh, we don't care about what you played, but no, what did you play, sir?
I finished the DLC for Spider-Man.
Oh, bro, Spider-Man, bad game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The very bad game with like the very bad characters.
Yeah.
0 out
That
of
one?
10.
0 out of
No,
10.
Yeah,
Yosuke, not a good member.
Yeah,
of,
bro, Yuri Lowenthal, not a
Morgan.
good voice actor, bro. They should have gotten some.
Yeah, Yuri Watanabe, very bad character.
Yeah, true.
Wait.
Spider-Man. There are many bad Spider-Man games, but I think we can all agree the best one was Spider-Man 3 on the PC.
What?
When you fail that, when you fail that one quick time event, it's like, please help me. I'm gonna die.
What is this?
I used to have it
It's
on
like,
the
what the
Wii.
hell is this?
My Wi-Fi router really just said it extended full arms, grew white hair, and said, "I am the most magnificent, almighty, splendid, terrible connection."
Oh my. I
Nobody
don't know why.
cares,
Wow. Bro, I thought you were gonna
I
get
know,
white. I thought
right?
you were gonna say when you said white here. I don't know why I thought you were gonna do something Virgil related. Like now I'm motivated.
Foolish
Now I'm
yourself.
motivated.
Your
to
router
mess
be
up
like,
your connection as much as possible.
I am the storm that is approach.
Oh my
No, no,
Hey,
we're
copy-
not doing this. We are not doing this.
No, okay,
No,
get ready
no,
for the
hold on.
copyright. Oh wait, hold on. What are we waiting for?
Alright, get into the
Alright,
topics.
But are we ready? You all ready to go to topics?
No.
No,
Yeah,
No, alright,
let's
never mind.
dive
John said no,
straight
so we
in.
Alright, we're going
Yeah,
straight
bro,
in.
let's get in the zone.
Get in the
Autos,
zone.
AutoZone.
Podcast. Okay. Alright, so the first topic is gonna be related to how Nintendo's finally localizing the NES Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light, and we're also gonna talk about how Nintendo's limited time release is garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah, where's
Yeah.
Mother 3?
Hey, but, you know,
Okay,
hey,
we're
but,
not gonna.
you know, no pants, no pants, no pants, no pants, no.
Yeah,
No
true.
pants.
But anyways, what do you guys think of the fact that Nintendo is actually localizing the original OG Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon?
We're
I
one
can
step.
finally play my main's fucking game.
Your mate?
I think it's actually really cool, especially as a person who grew up with the series. I mean, I remember playing the original way back. So the fact that it's getting localized and brought to the Switch is like, well, Nintendo pulled a pro gamer move. Now, if they could just do that with my favorite game, Genealogy of the Holy War, I mean, you know.
Yeah, I was
Genealogy of the
I was
holy incest.
I was about to do that. That's why I was laughing for. I was about to go. We're one step closer to genealogy in the year 2045.
Oh no.
Right.
Oh,
Bro,
no.
all that incest, if it was
The game
real
will
life,
be
be like,
heavily censored.
It really
I'm gonna have to wait for Genealogy of the Holy War as long as I waited for Seliph to get a legendary alt in Fire Emblem Heroes.
oh no, so never. That's great.
No, the irony is that when it comes to it, we're gonna get every Fire Emblem game translated except genealogy.
Bro, why they gotta do
All because
that,
of-
man?
All because of that age-old taboo topic that is, you know, incest and
Hey.
child murder.
I mean, besides that, the other thing that'll be censored is all the really dark themes, because I really don't think they'll keep, what's it called, what Julius does, how like all the children that he was sacrificing and all that stuff.
Well, what's wrong with demonic possession, which led to entire genocide of cities and child murder?
Mm-hmm.
I see nothing wrong with that.
Nintendo be like, hold up, no, get this out of my game.
Nintendo is the family friendly.
Ishtar and Julius are lovers
Family
and
friendly.
cousins.
Have you
Hold on,
seen
gotta
what
change
they've
that.
been doing now?
Is Nintendo the family friendly? They said, yes, my favorite family friendly game, Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne.
Oh,
Also the fact that Nintendo's the only company that hasn't censored anything from any company, which is weird these
true,
days.
yeah, true.
We're a family friendly company. Excuse me. Did Senran Kagura start at your company? We don't talk about that.
How about that one?
Yeah, we don't talk about. But by the way, for the localization of Shadow Dragon, do you think they're gonna like just throw like some of the localization that they did from the Shadow Dragon on the DS remake into the NES version?
Definitely not. After all, that game, it has a lot of different things about it that wouldn't really make sense for current FE1, such as some of the new units added into the remake, like Athena. Because I don't know if you did you ever play the remake at all?
Was she in New Mystery of the Emblem or actually the Shadow Dragon remake?
She was in both.
Oh, okay.
The thing is that in the FE1 remake and FE3 remake, they had this really stupid idea of like, okay, so we're gonna get into some spoiler territory, guys. So warning, no, but for those who don't know, in FE1, Tiki could, in theory, die if you don't have Bantu, and so what they did in the remake is that if you don't have Bantu, Tiki dies, and then you get Nagi in FE1.
And then you get the horrible version of the Fauci.
Yeah, you get the
Yeah, you get the horrible version of the Falchion. Just imagine she's just like, I will give you the Falchion. Doesn't even break off her own fang. She just gives you like a wooden replica of the Falchion painted over.
Here you go, the wooden sword.
Don't worry.
No wonder this doesn't work. Dang.
But yeah, basically, what they did in the remix was that they had really dumb conditions on getting other units that you wouldn't get, either because you have certain units be dead by certain chapters. I mean, it's how you get units like Athena. You needed like basically almost your entire army gone and wiped from existence. It was great, except no, it wasn't. So that wouldn't. So a lot of that wouldn't really apply to original FE1 because they had to change some things for that sort of stuff to work.
Okay, so you think it's gonna be completely different when it comes to its localization?
Yeah, it's I feel, well, I can't guarantee this if it's Treehouse doing it, but it's probably gonna be a direct translation. Hopefully.
I mean, I will say that the Treehouse, they did a bad job with Fates. They did a bad job with Fates. We know this, but they did a really good job with Three Houses.
Yeah, Three Houses they did good, but man,
just hope, just hope it's good localization. And plus, it's $5 on it, like the game, so it's like, you know what, might as well. You know what I mean?
Instant pre-order for my broke ass.
Instant pre-order. But the one thing we gotta mention is Nintendo's whole thing with limited releases. Why is it limited?
Isn't that great though?
Gross.
I mean, in theory, and I hate that they might do this, but the reality is they could just put this translation onto the SNES Online. It'd probably just be
NES.
NES Online. It's just that the only thing is that it'd probably have less features than this release, because obviously the NES Online is very limited in what you can do.
Okay.
So they'll probably do that, but at the same time, yeah, no, like within this instance, I would say, well, yeah, it's limited release, but it's super cheap. There's no way you can't afford playing this. Whereas with Mario 3D All Stars, it's a $40 title, in which there's a lot from what I hear, there's a lot of issues with the 3D collection. I haven't gotten it myself because I'm like, what's the point? There are better ways of playing those games, and sure, it's an official way of playing those 3 games, but if it's not to the best of the performance, then at that point, Nintendo is literally just Nintendo. I feel, and it's worse with a platformer, because with a platformer, you can't have lag, right? Because if you have lag, then you can't make precise jumps or anything like that. But because Nintendo put that deadline of when the game will no longer be able to sell, it kind of gives you that feeling that you need to buy it beforehand. Because if you don't get it, there's no way you'll get it later.
Isn't there something that it's like a psychological effect that goes to your brain when you see something that's limited? Your brain makes
you want to have it more.
Yeah, it's like with gacha stuff as well, and like mobile games or just free to play games in general, where you see something limited and your brain it sends something to your brain where it's like, oh, I need this thing now,
Basically,
yeah.
It abuses that part of your psyche, which is what I hate. I mean, like look with and what's really stupid about this is that with 3D, not 3D All Stars, but Mario All Stars on the Wii, what was limited about that game wasn't the game. It was just all this was the collection. The game you could still get, right, for your Wii, no issue. It's just that you wouldn't get all the collectibles though. And here, like with Mario 3D All Stars, there is no collection. It is just like no like collectibles or anything like that. It's just the game. So when they say limited release, it's not like we could say, oh, it's like everything else aside from the game. No, like literally the game is just gonna go bye-bye, even on digital storefront, even in the eShop.
Especially with like Fire Emblem, it makes no sense. No, not even that. Mario 3D All Stars. It's like, why? It's like, keep that on there.
And with this game, it's the same thing. But what makes it even worse is that at least with 3D All Stars, you can make the argument that, well, I can play Mario 64 DS, or like pretty much everyone and their grandmothers has a Wii. So like, oh, I can just get Sunshine, get a game controller, and I can get Galaxy on there. Whatever. Like,
and as time is going on, though, I do want to mention that like older games nowadays, like like GameCube games, for example, have been going up
They're starting to
really high in
blow up, bro.
price.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, I remember when I bought Melee back in 2009 from a shop, you know, since it was only, like, you know, one console generation, it costed, like, 35 bucks, which was actually pretty good. Nowadays, you know, we're, like, 3 console generations away from, you know, the GameCube, and now when you look at, like, a price for Melee, it's, like, almost, like, it's probably, like, $100 already, or maybe more or less.
I found this copy of the Radiant Dawn at this shop once, and I think it was going for around $90.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, when it comes to it, game preservation is an issue.
Yeah, like,
But there are methods to get around that,
besides
both
emulation.
legally and illegally. But there are methods
You know,
to playing every game.
we don't condone the illegal portion. But
Hey, yeah, bro, emulators.
You gotta do.
I mean,
you gotta do what you
em-
gotta do.
I think the only time I
emulators
feel
don't
like
exist.
emulators are fine is when, like, the game, like, you know that game is never coming back. You know, game preservation, that's the only way to play it. You know what I mean?
Basically.
Like, are we gonna ever get a port of the Rambo game on the NES?
No, man. Tiger 42.
Feeling.
Oh my
no. Street Fighter, what was it?
Street Fighter 2010?
2010, yeah.
Featuring
Why you gotta hurt
Ken.
my feelings?
Yo,
In the future.
Capcom, can you give us Street Fighter 2010 port, please?
How about
Y'all
Hong
really
Kong
out there.
'97?
Oh my god, no.
Come on, let's
By
go.
the way,
Why?
by the way,
What happened?
they're on the Capcom website. There's a Street Fighter quiz you could take, and they do reference Street Fighter 2010
Are you serious?
on that
Mhm.
quiz.
But
They
Doesn't
refer-
that
they
game had, like,
reference it.
nothing to do with Street Fighter?
It had nothing
was
to
a
do with Street Fighter
platformer.
at all.
They did just put
It
Street
was-
Fighter on there because, hey, yo, hold, let's see if we can get some money.
Like there was this RPG franchise. I forgot what it was called, but it was owned by Sega. And then when Sega was bringing it to America, they're like, but what if we make it Sonic themed? It got canceled. But they were about to make it a Sonic themed RPG with Sonic's sister. It was really weird.
Yo, Mario with, like, you know, Nintendo with Mario and that platform, you know, Doki Doki, Panic, was it?
Yeah, but that one actually worked.
Bruh. Yeah, that one works, yeah, true. But, yeah, no,
Doki Doki plus the Mario version of Doki Doki Panic is a much superior version to that game because it adds things that weren't in the original, like a run button.
run, but it's true.
That is true.
But, you know, like, on the topic of, like, limited release, you know, back again, it's like, you know, I know some people don't support that shit and all that, but I feel like for me, in my case, right, I was gonna get Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon regardless if it was limited or not, so I do plan on getting it, you know what I mean? But it's you know, another thing where it's like, it kind of sucks that you're, like, you know, condoning this, it's like, it's okay, you know what I mean? Like, again, a part of me is just saying that, but I was gonna get this game regardless of whether or not it was limited or not. How do you guys feel about that when you get a game that you know it's, like, limited release and it should not be a limited release?
I'll give you the perfect example. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on
Oh
the
my
PS3, bro. But oh my
Dude,
goodness,
I'm one of the lucky few who has that shit installed on my PS3, bro. Like,
no.
Lucky you.
hey, like, Justin, do you have it on your
Oh,
PS3?
I see, bro.
I
You know what?
only got my
I got
fucking
you.
physical version of my PS2 version.
Oh,
Those
see,
are-
but okay, you have the PS2 version.
I don't have
okay.
the PS3. I don't have the PS3 one.
Damn.
Damn, son.
And like, yo, look, you come over my house, bro. I put on the PS3. We play some Marvel 2.
And fucking,
Right.
I'd rather fucking take my big old brick, my big old PS2, and just
Just go, boom.
I should hook up my PS2 again. I've been meaning to play Pac-Man World 2 again.
bruh.
No, but yeah, no, like, were you gonna say something as well?
Oh, no, nothing.
Oh,
No.
nothing?
Just that it limited releases suck. That's
Yeah,
why
true.
I want Marvel. I want Marvel back. I
That's
want
another
Marvel
topic.
2. I want Marvel 2 specific. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Marvel 3, but there's still a way to play Marvel 3 because it's
Yeah.
on Steam currently.
Like,
Well, like-
someone is speculating. I think everyone as a whole is speculating when it comes to limited releases. I don't know about Shadow Dragon. Well, you know what? Actually, no. Shadow Dragon can fall into this category as well. That people are predicting, like, oh, look, they're doing this limited edition for, like, Shadow Dragon, so they could just move it to the NES Online. And for 3D All Stars, they're like, oh, Nintendo's doing this so that eventually, you know, they try to get more sales, and people go, oh man, I want this, and like, oh look, great news, guys, it's permanent. That's what some people are speculating, though.
Yeah, they just put it on the service.
But I will say,
Let's see what ends up happening.
yeah, we'll see. Because I do want to mention that I believe on the Wii, Super Mario All Stars, that was limited release, and that was about it. Like, it never came back after that. If you got it around the initial time, that's it, you have it. It didn't come back after that.
Yeah, but what's it called?
Oh well, it's now.
Digitally, it wasn't around.
Well, now it's back on, you know, with the NES, SNES Online, and all that stuff now.
Yeah.
So that's good. And of course, another limited release is going to go away: Super Mario Bros. 35, which is also dumb.
I mean, like, it's a very small game, small scale.
Mhm.
It's very fun. Don't get me wrong, but like, it wasn't something that I wanted to play for
Long.
too long.
At the same time, it doesn't make sense why it's limited because think about it like this: with 3D with the first All Stars, you could still play the original formats of those games, and All Stars is on the SNES Online.
That's like I mentioned.
FE1, yeah, sure. If you lose it, you won't get it translated, but there's still ways to play it. But with Mario 35, it's a new game. Like, it is brand new, never before seen. Well, I mean, okay, there was that Mario Battle Royale that Nintendo took down, but let's not talk about that.
You're talking about the whole, the collection as a whole has never been done. You know what I mean?
This Mario 35 has never been done before in any way, shape, and or form. This is the first time we've ever had something like this by Nintendo, and it's a game that you will probably never be able to experience ever again because Nintendo says, psych, after March, bro. No more.
I just don't think the Mario 35 is that much of an issue compared to like Mario 3D All Stars itself, because that's a physical release, I guess. Whereas Mario 35 is like, you know, it's a casual thing where it's like, you know, you want to go in, you get your little icons. That's another thing. You have earnable icons in that, and then once it goes poof, that's it. It's all gone.
Everything you
it's
earned
like,
is gone.
see ya, good.
You
good,
can
good
earn
day.
Luigi.
Yeah.
You get
You can earn Luigi,
but for a limited time.
Oh,
How do you
that
feel
is
about that
dumb.
deal?
That's dumb. Like, the whole limited release thing as a whole is just really stupid.
No, I don't blame you.
Especially when you make a whole game, when it's Super Mario 35, right? I forgot what it's actually called. But you make this whole game, right? Just for a limited time? Why? This is so stupid. It makes no sense.
It's because it was very low budget. Because all this is just what
But even
Mario
then,
1.
can't you just keep it on the
But again,
store?
as we saw with Super Mario 3D All Stars, it also pushes people to buy it earlier. As you saw, Super Mario 3D All Stars, I think it already sold 5 million copies worldwide, or something.
Yeah, because people are
No,
frantically
but-
going to get it.
I mean, that's a game you can keep at the end of the day. Super Mario 35 is gonna be gone after that.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, no, okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah. So, like, what's the point of playing it if then all my progress is gone? Like, sure, I can get some fun out of it for a limited time. So, that makes no sense.
Let's see what Nintendo just ends up doing. What if they're like, hey, you know, we've noticed that a lot of people have been playing this, so we're gonna keep it around if anything.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a paid release for later, maybe I'd be like, okay, that kind of makes sense, but it's still, yeah.
My hope is that Nintendo just keeps it, because
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys remember this, but Jump Rope Challenge
Oh
was
yeah.
also a limited release. And right as it was gonna go bye-bye, Nintendo said, okay, but yeah, we'll keep it here, though.
Yep, they were like, oh no, never mind, we'll keep it. People are gonna get
Yeah.
pissed, you know, especially, you know, with
What
game
game was that?
preservation.
It's Jump Rope Challenge. The premise of the game is that you just do jump rope and that's it.
Yeah.
And you try to beat your score constantly, and you have that little rabbit that you can have be different, in different costumes and references. One of my favorites is that they actually have. Do you guys remember? I don't know if you guys remember, but on the 3DS, there was that crane game.
Oh
thing.
my god, yeah, I know what you're
Yeah,
talking
What was it
about.
called?
Pins and shit.
Arcade.
Arcade Bunny.
Arcade. Yeah, something.
something.
But yeah, it was like the
Well,
whole
the-
thing. You
the-
get like stickers for your themes.
The rabbit, yeah, the rabbit though, he's one of the skins, and that's
Oh
cool.
my God.
I really like that.
I never even played that game, the 3DS crane thing. I was like, I don't want to decorate my themes. Then my themes pop out, you know. Just have my little. Imagine that if because I remember they did one for Fire Emblem Fates. It's like imagine that I pull for Fire Emblem Fates stuff, have stickers that just all over it covers my freaking Persona Q2 theme that I have right now on my 3DS.
Okay, okay, but look, the Mega Man stuff was sick. All right,
Okay,
so
yeah, true.
I don't care.
Bruh.
No, I
Bro,
Okay,
understand.
the
so-
Zelda stuff, bro.
It was
I still
called
have that shit.
Nintendo Badge Arcade.
There we go, Nintendo badge.
There we
arcade.
go.
Alright, so is that it? Any other thoughts on Fire Emblem, Shadow Dragon, and the Blade of Light coming to the Switch?
Yeah, it's a
localized?
bad game. It's trash. basura.
Emblem. Oh,
Oh, he's singing in Japanese. Let's go.
I don't know. I forgot he's Japan.
Bruh.
And
It's all Japan.
the last, any last words on Nintendo's methods of limited releases and shit like that?
It bad. That's it. It bad.
It bad. Move on. All right, got
Garbage.
Well,
I
what you got?
wish-
What you got to add on?
I wish that there was more to the Mario 3D collection. Like, okay, having a game is pretty cool, but how about some extra stuff on top of that? Because that doesn't feel like a 35th anniversary thing. Feels more like just a collection, and that's it.
Bro, all the memes joke around about how Galaxy 2 is like non-existent.
Yeah, why? Why you
All
do
right,
this
so,
to
so,
me?
so about Mario Galaxy 2, I've heard rumors that because of, in case
Yeah.
Copier gets subscriber and gets ads, we'll call it the funny plague. Because of that, apparently Mario Galaxy 2 was supposed to be on the collection, but because of the funny, it didn't get in. And you could tell something's weird with that because if you guys notice, the 3D collection intro theme they use is the Star get from Galaxy 2 specifically.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah, so
Isn't it like a theory or like sources are saying something like that?
I forget. I think it was sources, but I could be wrong. It could be
The
a theory or it
worst-
was sources.
A theory?
but- Game theory. But yeah, from what we know, Galaxy 2 might have been in the game in some way, shape, or form. I mean, let's be real with ourselves. It is pretty weird that, they put all these weird Mario games on that like slideshow presentation they did when for Mario 35th and not have Galaxy 2.
Yeah, it's really weird. It's just really, really weird.
It's just,
Oh shit, I'm
it
sorry.
feels more like
You good.
more salt in the wound.
It is. Bro, and no, and what made it worse is that Nintendo was showing off all these Mario games that have come out for Mario's, from beginning to now. They're showing all these Mario games. They ignored Super Mario Land 2, and they completely ignored Super Mario Galaxy 2. Like, man.
That should have been in the collection, to be honest.
Exactly.
Mm.
And anything else y'all want to add, or moving on?
Mother
Let's move on.
Are we
good.
moving on?
Gucci here.
All right, we
Yeah,
moving
man.
on because we now gotta talk about the final Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase. Do y'all remember anything that showed up besides No More Heroes 1, 2, 3, and then Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity?
Part-time UFO, baby! Let's go! This
Hey,
game I've been
oh,
waiting for to
the
get on Switch
UFO
the entire
game.
time! Alright, no, in all seriousness, those are the only three things I remember. Part-time UFO is great, you should play it, it's a fun game,
yeah.
and it's a great experience.
Yeah, it's made by the guys who made Kirby, right?
How
HAL Laboratory, yes. It's a fun stack-up game. I would definitely say it's worth your time.
I wanted
Um,
to try it out.
I want to
for
add
quite a
something.
while.
Yeah, I think you know what I'm gonna add, Theo. When I was looking at that game where you stack it up, it reminded me of a game that me and Theo played at a friend's house. But it was very raunchy. I think you know what it is, Theo. Do you remember the game
Like
that
in your
like
beat-up?
it's a very raunchy game. Okay, so you know how like the HAL Laboratory game that they released with the UFO, you gotta stack things up as high as you can. If it falls, that's it,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, are
Do you
talking
remember
about
now the one with like the genitals and everything?
Oh my
You know-
god.
Get to know?
Genitals. What am I saying?
Genitals.
But
It's called Mount Your Friend.
no, yeah, it's like I'm like, bro, what? It's basically
Yeah.
that, but the kid-friendly version of that.
Bruh.
Oh god.
Hey, I'm waiting for the kid-friendly version of the genital jousting. Let's go.
Yo,
Yeah,
true.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no,
What
that
about
game,
that
that UFO game was cute.
$60 game on Steam? I forgot what it
It's
is.
$60 on
What?
Steam. Oh my. Yeah, no, forget that. I'm playing that. I'm playing that HAL Laboratory one. Forget that. I get Kirby in that one, bro. You get...
No, but you know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, I know. But yeah, no, it's like honestly, like the UFO game. Haven't tried it out. Is it free or you have to pay?
You have to pay. It's
You have
like
to pay.
$7.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's even cheaper on because it's on phones. It's just that you don't have like the Kirby stuff, and the co-op because the co-op is only for the Switch version.
Okay.
Bro,
Okay.
why would you not play it on the Switch?
Yeah, no, you get a Kerbo and you get a Meta Knight and you get a King Dedede. Do you get
But the-
Bandana Waddle Dee?
Exactly.
Hey, Bandana D.
Wait, is Bandana Waddle Dee
I
in it
mean-
or?
I
Oh,
don't
wish.
remember.
Is he?
Oh no.
I don't remember.
Oh, you don't remember? Okay, that's fine. I was gonna say he got in that game, but he's not in
I-
Smash.
I-
Anyway,
I guess we'll look it up and find out later. And if he's in, I'll be disappointed. If he's
If he
not in,
isn't
I'll
in-
be disappointed.
oh, okay. My disappointment is
Either way, I'll be disappointed.
My disappointment is immeasurable. My day is ruined. But do you guys remember anything else shown off in the mini partner direct besides
Nope. There.
No More
Okay,
Heroes?
I
and
don't.
Hyrox?
All right.
Everything
So
literally got overshadowed by No More Heroes 1, 2, and 3 for me, and then Hyrule Warriors. I
Oh
was like,
no! Wait! Travis, I forgot. Bravely Default 2.
Yeah.
oh,
You
right.
see,
We've been
Stupid.
knowing it's coming out.
Yeah, but
No,
they went in a
you-
little bit
you-
more details in it.
I
It was-
still
it
have
was
the
the first
I still have the demo. The demo was god tier.
E. Oh, you were you gonna say Abdir as well?
I was just gonna say that was the first thing they showed, but also the only other game I remember from the partner showcase. I don't remember the name, but I'll always remember how it looked because it looks like a PS2 game with terrible textures, or like no, not even PS2, PS1 game. I forgot the name of it, but it looked really terrible, and I know I made fun of it, but I forgot the name of it.
it the Fast
It was
and
probably that
Furious
forgettable. You know what I mean?
Oh no, it's not forgettable for me because
Wow,
it
alright.
just looked that terrible. It just looked that horrible. But I just don't remember the name of the game. I'll look it up in the meantime. But as for everything else, like look, I'm gonna be honest. The Travis reveal was the Travis
Yeah, No
1
More
and 2,
Heroes, yeah.
the More Heroes 1 and 2 game reveal. That was too good.
Bro.
What?
What you said to me, bro? You're like, yo, react to it when I did it, and it's like you. I said, yeah, I finished watching. You're like, bro, graphics design is my passion.
But like when they, I don't know what was going on there, but I was laughing.
Bro, that is
so
something we
hard
would
when I
all
saw
do
it.
as kids, bro. It's like, what could we add to make it cool? Just throw everything.
What?
You know,
Just
it
design
fits
is
so
my
well.
passion.
Presentation and adding all the effects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm really happy to see that No More Heroes 1 and 2 is on Switch. You know what? The whole collection's there, you know? And then when 3 comes out,
get-
there you go.
I get to play 1 and 2 again on a third console.
Oh my
Bro,
god.
and this is exciting for me because I've always wanted to get into the series. I've never played them, so
Yeah,
this is
me
a perfect way for me to get
Yeah,
into
and
it.
aren't they cheap? Well, they were on sale when they came out, right?
My
I don't know if they're still on
goodness,
sale.
They are on sale.
we
I checked them
almost
before.
forgot about.
Oh, it's still on sale?
Yeah, they're still on sale.
Okay,
One
how
and
much
two
is it
still
right
on
now on sale?
It's like $18.
Oh, $18.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's
for
like
both
$20.
or
No,
like
for both.
each?
No, each.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay,
18
okay.
bucks.
We
each,
forgot about two big things that were shown in this thing, though.
What was another one?
Um,
Besides Bravely Default, that we
uh,
mentioned, and Hyrule Warriors.
there are two big games coming in a very weird ways, and that is
Cloud
and,
game.
Oh, you mean the
Control
controller?
and Control and Hitman 3 are both coming to Switch, but
They're cloud
they are
versions,
coming as
yeah.
cloud versions.
I'm not
not
happy
full
that it's
version.
cloud versions, if you ask me. It's like, man, you don't own it.
Bro,
Me
how
too.
else can they actually run it on the
See,
Switch though?
No, downgrade.
See, I could understand the cloud thing because it's like, yeah, personally, I never liked cloud. I never liked the idea of cloud storage. It's never been my thing. I just hate the concept of it altogether because I just don't own the game at that point. Like, it's just floating up there, waiting for the cloud service to get hacked or broken in some way, shape, or form, and then everybody's screwed.
I am on the
mean-
same boat as Travis. I really do not wish for cloud gaming to be like the norm later
Yeah,
on.
that's like I could
I
do all
want
digital feature. Like I can do an all digital feature.
digital, fine.
Just
sure.
just take care of your
Nah.
consoles, and you'll pretty much be able to
Physical-
keep your games. You know what I mean?
Physical is like my favorite. I always just want to go physical,
Same.
but digital I'll be fine. Sometimes I do buy digital games, but I hate the idea of cloud gaming so much. I
Like-
don't want it to be a thing.
My
Like-
favorite, my
Oh.
favorite, okay, I'll let you speak first.
No, you go.
Okay, I'm gonna be short. My favorite genre of games of all time is fighting games. Imagine trying to do combos in cloud.
Dude, in cloud,
No,
bro,
this
no,
is
you be punching.
awful.
Yeah, I'm punching him. He's over there on the other
imagine
side.
Imagine trying to do fighting games on cloud service. Haha.
Bro, Google Stadia? What you mean, bro? I can get Samurai Showdown on there.
Samurai Showdown. Yeah, I can't wait. Every time I go in for a heavy slash, I get like 3 seconds of input delay, and then as soon as the heavy slash comes out, I'm already dead.
Yeah, 'cause- okay, so wait, how would that even work? Would you have to just because you're streaming it, right? So where does the connection come from
It
when
comes
it comes
from
to
their-
connecting
The
players
actual
together?
peer-to-peer service
Yeah.
itself on
That
the
sounds
server.
like a piece of shit.
It
It's like-
depends on the servers
Ooh.
themselves because what's
It's
it
like
called?
puking
I
on a
have,
pile of shit.
It's like puking on the planet.
what I will say on this shit, what's it called? I've been playing through PlayStation Now, and you know that's a streaming service in and of itself, right? Sort of going through the cloud with certain games, like say, I mean, I showed you Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2, right?
Yeah.
And how that's through the cloud. It plays relatively well, but it also depends on one, the connection you have to the servers based on your own internet connection, and two, the amount of input lag in between, right?
Yeah.
Guilty Gear Xrd is on PlayStation Now with the option to download it, so you don't have to like rely solely on streaming. But if you have a a Sony TV with PlayStation Now and you have a PlayStation 3 controller, you are able to stream it. And I have heard people say that they've improved a lot on the streaming capability. Now, when it comes to like owning the game itself, I get where that can be a big issue. The only thing that just sucks with the Switch is that like it released at such an awkward time, and because it's going on the tail end of like the Xbox One, PS4 type of specs and all that, the custom GPU that runs on it, as well as like the RAM and the capability to even take games on the go, like a game like Control, I understand why, and Hitman 3 of course, I understand why it goes for a cloud version, because it's like how else would it even run unless you like downgrade all the graphics like Mortal Kombat 11, but even then like those games are high end, especially Hitman 3 where you're rendering like a whole bunch of people and all that shit. Like there's no physical way, unless you like strip down all the graphics, put it down like low resolution, make it so muddy looking that everything just looks brown.
It's time for potato. Let's go.
No,
Bro, it's literally gonna
I
look
can
like
count
potatoes.
the pixels.
Oh my god.
It's just
Like every time you move, all you hear is the dial-up noise. That's it.
or like when you're playing Astrobot Playroom, it's like
Yeah.
you hit the PS2 Ethernet thing connection.
It just sucks. It sucks that we're heading that way, but you know, it's hopefully there's a way that we can still own the games, because I'm pretty damn sure a lot of higher ups probably like take that into consideration
And
with
of
the
course,
failure of the Google Stadia.
And of course, like real quick before I mention something else here, is that people are gonna say, "Oh no, it's just one streaming service. You know, this is how much it costs per month. It'll be fine, right?" It's like, bro, you got to take into account what if you're paying for other streaming services, and you know, that adds up.
Like the whole PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Now, it's well, it's $10 a month for PlayStation Now, and then $60 the year, which if you're taking it per month is like $8-ish, $7 per month. It doesn't seem that bad. I've had PlayStation Now for like, I want to say I tried the free trial earlier this year, and it wasn't that bad. Like I played it back when they had the 7 day for free like years ago. This was like 2014, 2013, right when the PS4 just came out, and I was playing Strider, the PS4 reboot,
Yeah.
and bro, I would slash, and you know how Strider like he goes like he slashes fast, right?
No.
Bro, 1 second delay for me pressing square into like actually
Jeez.
slashing.
Oh.
It was
Ugh.
bad. And then they had Sonic Generations on it, and it was even worse. So imagine going through Green Hill, right? As
Green
you
Hill
start,
looking like sand.
you fucking you fucking press the square button to boost, and it doesn't hit till 1.5 seconds later, and you're like, what the fuck is this?
You get hit by the enemy. You're like,
So
oh.
you were playing Sonic Forces.
It's like, yo, haha, cloud service, and Sonic is just like, yo, Green Hill looking a little
It just
like
stops right
Sand
there.
Hill right about now. See, that's the delay.
Oh my
But
God.
now it's a lot better, thank God. It actually got a lot better, and it's more one-to-one, if anything. Like,
Yeah.
of course, depending on through peak times in the day. Because it's like, you're gonna have a whole bunch of shit, like a shit ton of people fucking playing midday. But as it goes straight to the nighttime, like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, it starts getting so one-to-one that you forget that you're actually streaming it. So it's like, it's not that bad. I will
Okay.
say that.
Oh, well, the other thing I want to mention here with the Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase was that it showed it again, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. And if I recall, besides announcing the demo, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys here played it, I think the other thing I saw was that you can control the divine beasts and all that stuff.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, because other than that, it didn't show anything else new, right? It was just,
Is that in the demo though?
No,
I
it was
haven't gotten
in the
that far.
trailer.
It was in the trailer. You couldn't play the Divine Beast in the demo.
You know,
Oh,
but all right, guys. So this is when the interesting stuff happens.
Uh-oh.
Bruh.
So I don't know about you guys, but okay, I'm gonna stop with the voice. People,
What's going on?
people were as per usual. They looked into the game because demos will usually feature a ton of things that are gonna be in the final product for no reason
plot-wise.
sometimes.
Yeah.
And so we practically know the entire roster.
Don't.
And
Yeah, but
Don't.
I don't think we'll talk. Yeah,
I'm
we're
not
not
gonna.
gonna talk
We're not gonna talk about that. But what I will say is that my hopes for this, from what I've read, is that maybe, hopefully, I pray, but they probably won't make Ganon an actual character, because that was my issue with Breath of the Wild. One
Yeah, we'll
was
see.
that he's just a force of nature and not a character, as he so rightfully deserves to be. Because man, Ganon, I feel Ganon is Nintendo's like best villain of all time. At
Oh, yeah,
like,
true.
sure, Ridley's like Ridley's cool and all, but like,
Ridley's just,
but, like-
he's just
like, Ga-
fearsome and like,
but he's just-
scary. That's it. You know what I mean?
yeah, like Ganon feels like an actual villain. Like, I think Ganon's best game appearance was Wind Waker.
Why you spoil the game though?
Oh my.
Uh,
But wait, Abdir. That's what, when you think about it, you go back to Super Smash Brothers Brawl. Like, it's a Subspace Emissary. Who was the one that was pretty much commanding Bowser, Wario, and all these other people?
Exactly.
It was Ganon.
Exactly. Even Ridley was Ganon. So like, to me, Ganon is by far Nintendo's greatest villain. And then Breath of the Wild came out, and my disappointment was immeasurable, and my day
It
was
is
ruined.
ruined.
But if it is an Age of Calamity, make it Pig Ganon. Make
be
it
nice.
Pig Ganon.
But
Make
I
it
also-
look cool as fuck.
I also
Make it
wanna-
look cool as fuck.
Wait, real quick, guys, because I think we got to talk about something with the story of Age of Calamity. Because, of course, we don't know much about the
Oh,
story.
the big fucking
Because
the
this
big
was just in the
reveal.
demo. Yeah, this was in the demo where the little egg thing, the little egg guardian, mini guardian comes from. Like, in the beginning, you see that he's already there while Zelda's sealing pretty much, Ganon, where everything's already gone to shit. And you see him time travel and all that stuff. And I'm just like, uh-oh. I'm like, oh boy.
Well, too.
And then the egg thing goes into the future. He sees Link. He goes into the past, sees Link again, and then yells out, "It's the Emblem trigger!"
Oh, why? We're not gonna talk about how bad Sonic 06's plot is.
The Emblem trigger!
I'm not gonna mention the
Chaos
stuff from the
control.
leaked characters and all that stuff. But from what I saw with the intro, I'm like, I can see that. You know what I mean? If you, Abdu, you know what I'm talking about, right?
No, because I've been meaning to save the demo experience. I mean, I
No,
already
no,
knew
no,
about
no,
the
no.
time
The leak,
travel
like the
stuff.
leak stuff, like the
Oh,
leak
but the leak stuff,
roster,
yeah,
the leak roster.
I already know. I know. I have a good idea because like some of those icons, I don't think are for characters. They're just like for items and stuff. So like some of those might not be characters.
We'll see.
Uh, but yeah, I've seen all the leaks.
Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah, we'll see as time goes on. But, we won't dwell too much on it, because I don't want to like
I
mention
mean, the
that.
game's about to come out anyway.
Yeah, true. We don't want to spoil Theo here, but don't worry, I'll spoil you the game as soon as it comes out, Theo. So
Bruh.
exactly. Yo, same here, bro.
like as soon as you get the game, you're like, hey, I got the game. I just go, okay, so
Hey,
this
so
guy,
listen, so this and this and
Bruh.
this.
All right, so
the
so
champions
so
die.
Theo,
Wait a minute.
Theo, shock ending. Theo, shock ending. Link gets sealed away. Oh man, we don't know anything about that. Where that could go.
No. All right. So, anyways, are we done with the Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase, or you guys want to add anything else?
I think we're good.
I just found it interesting that this is the last one. Anyways, I gotta go
Yeah.
for a little bit, but hopefully I'll be back in time for do.
Oh, we're about to get to
you
that
can
one
get
now.
No.
We're getting to that one now. This man straight up left for it. Well, he'll come back and he'll immediately know. So yeah, our next thing is talking about a specific leak. So this guy who apparently leaks a lot of Fortnite was basically talking about new stuff that was coming for the game. And supposedly in his conversation he was having with Jeff Keighley, Jeff Keighley brought up Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and if they talked to Sakurai, whatever. And he basically said no comment. Welcome back, by the way, Theo.
Comment, huh?
Yeah, he said no comment. So it pretty much raised some eyebrows. We're like, because it
Bruh.
seems sus. So as you know, if he was to say yes, like, yo, yes, Fortnite's coming in, he would have broken NDA. That's it, GG. He would have got in trouble. If he said
Like, bro,
no, like a
literally.
no, and said no, but I would like to have, I think it would be cool and all that stuff, then it's obvious he didn't talk to me. You know what I mean? There's something sus when you just all you say is no comment. You know what I mean?
Whenever anyone says no comment, it tells us something.
Like you could just try to deflect it like normally. You know what I mean? Like I believe there was like some that they said yes, we've talked to them before. We would like to see this and this. That's an easy deflection. You know what I mean? Because like it's believable to be like, oh, it's gonna happen, and it's also not believable because it's like, oh, he just talked to them and Sakurai probably just pushed it aside. You know what I mean?
It's
Yeah.
all Travis's fault. I mean,
Wow.
I mean, technically, yeah, because Suda51 is
Yeah.
Oh, that Travis. I
yeah,
thought,
that Travis.
I
Not
thought-
that.
I'm
No,
like,
no, not ours.
oh,
Not
bro,
ours,
why you
bro.
blaming the poor guy?
There was a reason I didn't react, and it was because I knew where he was going with that.
Oh, okay. Cause it's like again, yeah, that's what I was gonna mention. Like with Suda51, so they asked him again about Travis touchdown for Smash, and this guy's always been very vocal about having the character playable in the game. He was always he was like, yeah, I want Travis touchdown in Smash, and then all of a sudden this interview comes out, he's like, oh, no comment.
No
It's like,
comment.
wait a minute, it's like, sir.
NDA?
NDA? That's kind of sus, bro. And then it made people believe that we're gonna get Travis touchdown as a playable character. But surprise, surprise, he was just a me, and it was depressing for Travis fans. You know what I mean? Or if you're Hungry Box, you thought it was Travis
That's
Scott.
what
It was.
Bruh.
I should know, as a person named Travis, it was disappointing.
You in the game.
I felt like it hurt a little more. I felt like it hurt a little more because my name is Travis.
It's like, what's your pain?
Just a tiny bit.
Just a
bit.
tiny. I'm just hurt a bit, and it's just this huge hole in your heart.
I'm just hurt a bit, dude. Your entire chest is missing. 'Tis but a flesh wound.
It's just a flesh wound. But yeah, no. So that's why when that guy said no comment, a lot of people started raising their eyebrows because, and not only that, this is coming from apparently a very credible Fortnite leaker. Like this guy, when it comes to leaking stuff for Fortnite, he's very rarely
On the
wrong.
nose. Yeah.
So it's like you just see this guy leaking on stuff, and you're like, wait a minute, hold up, what's happening here? What
So
are you trying to say?
you heard it here, folks. You heard it here.
You
What
heard
the
it?
hell is this?
What the hell is this? Now, I do want to say that, like, it doesn't have to be a character. You know what I mean? Like the no comment doesn't mean
Mean
that's it.
comment.
Fortnite's coming. Tilted Towers, Jonesy as a playable character.
Oh,
Let's
God,
get.
help, bro.
No.
It's
No,
like
We're gonna get
I personally don't think it will happen, given how we already have a builder character that Sakurai literally had to rework every stage just to get him right. You know what I mean? Just so it can work and function. I don't
yeah,
know.
but that's the thing though. They were like, hey, they made this builder character, right? Well, Jonesy is also a builder, and they reworked this stage for Steve and Jonesy. And
It's
I'm
like,
like,
because not only that,
stop.
it's like they have to like make
They
sure like
both
the
will
wood.
work similarly. That's the sad part.
Yeah, like building stuff. And,
You can rework the game for Steve.
oh, but he'd
I
be
don't
a
know
zoner.
how, but I don't know how I would feel if all of a sudden I was a game developer and somebody told me you have to rework all these levels for Jonesy from Fortnite. I think I'd just quit right there, bro. Like, this is my letter of resignation.
I'm signing
gone.
off, bro. I'm never playing this
Sakurai,
series
I
ever
thought-
again.
you were better than this.
The funny thing about Jonesy coming into Smash that is like, if he is a builder like Steve, bro, the blocks from Minecraft don't take that much space, but the fucking ramps
Yeah.
and the roofs that you can do with Fortnite, they take up a shit ton of space. So how the fuck is that
Yeah,
gonna
exactly.
work?
That's why
No,
I
but-
don't think he'll be playable, honestly.
The
really don't.
biggest question, I think, is what's the music gonna be?
I also want to mention that as
The
well. That
fucking loading in music.
my
The
God,
loading in
because
gonna-
I believe
We're gonna get
Fortnite's.
sicko mode.
Oh, stop! Do we
Why?
actually get Travis Scott in Smash?
Travis Scott.
Oh, God.
Do we get Thanos from Fortnite?
Hell.
But it's like I really don't see like Fortnite being in as a playable character, and not only that, Fortnite's music, I believe most of it is just all licensed stuff. So it's like there's no original music tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why, in my opinion.
Unless they make him a me outfit.
Yeah,
in
that's the
which
only thing I can see.
understand.
You know, I'm fine, completely fine with a me outfit, honestly. Bro, if it's a me outfit and I see something Fortnite related coming to Smash, bet your ass, I'm laughing, bro. I'm ready.
Well, same here.
I'm ready to
I'd
just
also
laugh.
hear
all of
me
us
out.
are.
I'm gonna be dying more than Piranha Plant.
Oh my god, yo, true.
Right.
Bro, look, let's just get more memes, bro. Yo, look, Sans is in the game, bro. Steve from Minecraft, bro. Jonesy, it's time, bro. And bro,
Thing
hey,
is,
yo, you
though,
know what?
like-
Freddy Fazbear next. Let's get.
Oh my god. Thing is though, like if I don't know, it would kind of suck if one of the biggest or one of the hottest games of all time, I guess you could say, because like Fortnite's been pretty big still. I mean, not as big as before, but it's still pretty big, right?
Oh no, it's still racking in numbers. Like, oof, it's still really popular.
It still maintains relevance.
It would be weird if he didn't come with music, because you have like reps like Sans and Cuphead, right, where they came with music,
Right.
and it's like you would have Jonesy from Fortnite, no music though.
Yeah,
Like,
okay,
no
wait,
music.
real
Depending on what-
quick sidetrack here, real quick. Like, you know how like they did Megalovania with Sans and Floral Fury with Cuphead. I'm kind of. I don't blame them for not choosing any music from Vault Boy because it's like I believe most of it doesn't really fit for Smash. I'm kind of
It's
disappointed that they didn't
yeah.
choose a Bomberman track with the Bomberman outfit. I'm like, come on.
Oh, come on. No, come on, dude. I mean, it would have worked for Vault Boy. Could you imagine loading up? You're in the Vault Boy outfit, and all you hear is country road.
Oh!
Take
I
me
don't
home.
think they'll put that.
That's
I don't
licensed
think
to all hell.
I know.
To all hell, bro. Nintendo would have to pay royalties.
It's like, hold on. It's like, yo, get the bills out here. All right, we good. Yeah, no, I really don't think Jonesy's just gonna come as a me outfit. I don't think he'll be a deluxe me outfit either. It'll just be like, just a wig and the outfit. Like, I don't see
Yeah.
Jonesy as a deluxe me outfit. You know what I mean? If anything,
Watch, he's gonna be a sword fighter, and the fucking sword's gonna be a pickaxe. Watch. Watch.
no, Jonesy be a gunner, bro.
What? Wait.
Let's
What
not.
what if Jonesy is actually a meat gun?
Yeah, I mean, Jonesy could work as a me
It
gunner,
makes-
and maybe the other. If they bring another Fortnite outfit, they'll be like, a sword fighter with the pickaxe, like Justin said.
No, he's gonna be a me gunner
Bro.
again.
Or what happens if they bring in both
Hey,
to
hey,
make
bro.
it special? Bring in both weapon skins.
Hey, bro, look,
Yeah,
bet the
that's
next
awesome.
character's coming out, bro. We're gonna get those Fortnite outfits and all that stuff, right? And then there's gonna be the deluxe me outfit. And the deluxe me outfit's gonna be Rayman, bro. That'll be
my
pain,
God.
bro, for Rayman fans. Just seeing Rayman as a freaking me costume. Uh-oh.
Bro, if we have disembodied hands and feet for the pig and the creeper
Yeah,
outfit
yeah.
for
So
the
it
Mii,
works for Rayman.
It works.
It would be so
Man.
much pain, bro.
Y'all making me
about
sad,
that.
bro.
I don't
Y'all
want to
making
think
me sad.
about that.
You know, like in terms of Smash things, I'm only thinking that 2 characters are a lock. Honestly, I've mentioned this to you guys. I think it's Crash Bandicoot and Ryu Hayabusa. I feel like those 2 are definitely coming in here. If I'm wrong, oh well.
Smash.
Can I
Crash
repeat
Force
them? Hold
Smash.
up.
What happened?
Crash and Ryu Hayabusa.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, Crash and Ryu Hayabusa. I feel like those
Crash,
2.
let's go!
Yeah, I feel like those 2, in my opinion, are a lock. Like that's just what I think. And if they don't happen, oh well. You know what I mean?
Nah, bro, it's gonna be Parasol from Skullgirls.
Oh no.
That's a funny joke, bro.
And then Gino's gonna get in finally, but as the deluxe me outfit, bro.
It's gonna be Gino as a deluxe me outfit, and then we're just gonna drop a good old. We're gonna drop good old Master Chief and Reimu from Toho,
And
and
we're
drop
not
like
getting
50
Rex in
Toho
ever.
tracks. Lamau.
Bro, if we don't ever get Rex, I'm seriously gonna be sad.
It's like yo,
Xenoblade needs
Yo,
desperately another rep. It needs
The
it.
funny thing is that not only is it because Xenoblade needs another rep, but
It's
it's
because
because
what
at
Sakurai
this
said.
point in time, there's been so much time that
Yeah.
has passed recently that at this point, there really is no
Can we,
excuse.
can we forget? Let's not forget what Sakurai said. Oh, if I had enough time to bring in, there are 2 characters I wanted to bring in, and if I had enough time, it'll be a character from ARMS and Xenoblade Chronicles 2. You put the
Yeah,
ARMS
got
character.
Put the
Yeah,
arms
we got the
character
arms
Can I
in
get
here.
the
character.
Xenoblade
The
Chronicles
one-
2 character? Like, please?
No,
Worst
So we
case
got the
scenario-
armed character. So, can you show us a thing or 3?
Oh my god. Bro, worst case scenario, fucking since we already got Dunban as a me outfit, right?
Oh, we get
and we
Fiora
have
as a playable
Rex.
character.
We get Fiora. No, we get Fiora as a me
Mecha.
outfit, and then they're like,
Bro.
that's it for all the Xenoblade characters. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
No, they better not put Mecha Fiora because that's
Bro, we
Mecha
got
Fiora,
Rex as
No,
a...
yeah, that's spoilers, bro. That's spoilers.
Like it matters.
Yeah, bro, I mean, true. Like, Sakurai just straight up like, here you go. Here's Mecha Fiora as a freaking part of the final Smash.
Like spoilers matter to Sakurai. Sakurai takes a look at a game and he's just like, "How long
Dude,
has it been
Sakurai
out?"
doesn't care, bro. Like, when you get the
it's just like, wait a
Mumcar
minute.
spirit and you
It's
upgrade
just
him,
like, wait
it
a
turns
minute.
into Metal Face.
It's just like, wait a minute, how long has this game been out? Oh yeah. So people had enough time to play the game. Well, looks
Yeah.
like it's their L.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
so yeah, Sakurai doesn't care. He spoiled Fiora with Mecha Fiora. He spoiled Mumcar to like Metal Face. He doesn't care.
Bro, it'd be even funnier if like way back when, what, 2017, 2018, when actually wait, when did Joker come out? In
April
Smash?
2019 when he was released.
2019. Wow, okay, I was way off. So in 2019, when they showcased him at or the year before when they showcased him at the Game Awards, fucking imagine instead of the all-out attack being his final smash, it's Satnile, just doing a sinful stealth.
Spoilers?
Why?
Bro,
are
the
you
game
spoiling-
itself has been 3 years in the making,
Yeah.
and that's not the third semester, so I don't
Like,
like
I pillage him. Just pulls out
It's just
something. Oh,
Satnile.
Nintendo will be like, oh wait, we
big
can't.
kaiju battle, and
cannot
just
have Satan in
sinful
our
Chal
game.
right there.
Okay, but so at the end of P5R, Joker
Yo.
dies. And...
How about no?
Why are we spoiling?
So at the end of Persona 5, the Royal, the AL in Royal goes away, and then it just becomes Persona 5 Roy, and then Roy from Fire Emblem shows up
Ah.
Oh my
in
god!
Ren Amamiya's class and gives him the Smash invitation.
Bro.
Literally just hands it to him in his desk, and Morgana's like, "Woo, looking cool, Joker."
Bruh.
Oh god.
Help.
I know Abdir told us to wait for to wait for him and all stuff, but like, bro, I don't think we're gonna be able to keep up the Smash talk for this long. You know what I mean?
I mean, we could always go back to it if anything.
Yeah, if
Okay.
anything, yeah. All right, so
Okay.
but regardless of the case, do you guys have any last thoughts about Smash X Fortnite?
Please don't be a character, be a mean costume. That's it. Thank you.
That's your. Anyone else have any final
Don't
thoughts?
freaking do it, please. Please don't freaking do it. Please don't. Make him a character.
But if you do, I'll laugh.
But if you do, oh yeah, no, I'm dying.
Alright,
Straight
so
up dying.
Alright,
We're
so
gonna
I-
be Orange Justicing everywhere.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Alright,
You
so
lucky.
are we good then? We moving on?
Yeah, we good.
Yeah.
Alright. This was gonna be pretty
Okay,
short.
So let's not delay this any further. This leads into our next topic. Cyberpunk 2077 getting delayed
Hey,
again.
I see what you did
Bro,
there.
bro, to quote Mighty Keith, bro, they had to delay this game just to accommodate for the broke bitches. I
The
swear.
broke bitches.
They had to accommodate for the broke bitches that didn't want to go into next gen. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, look, I will
Hey,
go
I
on
mean-
next gen, but I don't want
Hey,
it yet.
Hey, look,
Not
man. Look, man. It hurts because I was waiting for the game so that I could wait for my friend who's inevitably just gonna get it, so I can go over to his house and make his character look like a character from a very family-friendly anime, The Holy Book, that is the opposite of white.
Oh, okay.
Piecemeal that together if you want to, off-brand anime fans. Wink.
How about no?
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah, no, like freaking
Oh
Cyberpunk
my God.
2077 delayed again, bro. Holy crap!
Let's fucking go.
What do you mean, go? Bro, like, I'll be real with you. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a good game. I don't have doubts, but there's also doubt. Part of me that's like, yeah, I don't know, bro. Like, I feel like this game could definitely be overhyped, and it turns out the game is, eh.
I mean, we've had a few games that were completely overhyped and didn't really live up to the hype. And that's not to say that those games are bad by any means, but at the end of the day, it's like I never really like when this happens. They surround so much hype around a game and they make it seem so cool. And it's like, oh man, you could do this, this, and that. We're all like, yeah, cool, awesome, can't wait. Then we get the game and we play it and we're like,
It's like, is that it? But I think
That-
what's it called? I think with this game, it's gonna be very different in that regard because it's like the whole draw is just how much you can do in Night City, and like how they were given the creative liberty of just doing everything that they set out to do. Hey, bro, you want to customize your genitals? There you go, bro. There you go.
Go
you wanna
crazy.
look at it in 4K Ultra HD? There you go, bro.
You can do in your mouth.
Yeah, bro, doing your mom in 4K, bro.
Oh,
Ray
no.
tracing enabled.
Ray tracing.
Never
Yo,
be charity.
you already know, bro.
Yo, ray tracing enabled, bro. I'm gonna be able to count every single nut hair on my character, bro. It's gonna be great.
Yo, let's go. One,
Bro,
two.
bro, I'm gonna go out on a whim and say that Cyberpunk 2077, I unintentionally just set a world record for most delays at fucking 4. Dude.
No,
That
it
definitely
does
won't
not
happen.
go to that.
It will
No.
not.
It goes to
because-
Duke Nukem. It
No,
goes to Duke
that
Yeah,
goes
Duke
to Duke
Nukem.
Nukem.
Cannot.
You cannot beat the amount of delays that Duke Nukem had to go through.
Bro, it
How
was
many?
20 years of delays.
Yeah.
It suffered 20
Because that
whole
game was
years of
supposed to come
delays.
out. Duke Nukem Forever was supposed to come out in the 90s, and it came out like late 2010s. No, not
Yeah,
2010s.
not
no,
late
sorry,
20.
late
It was like
2000s.
2013, right? Like
Late
the-
2000s.
2013.
Let me
Yeah,
check.
like late 2000s. Either way,
Me.
either way, that was that was like practically 2 decades of delays. You can't beat that
Duke Nukem
unless, you
Forever
know,
came out in 2011.
And what
unless
sucks
you
even
know,
more,
Kingdom Hearts 4 wants to set the record, bro.
well, let's see what ends up
Set the
happening with that. But it sucks with Duke Nukem is that like all those delays and it still ended up being terrible.
Oh my.
Yeah,
Yeah, it really was bad.
that was quite a letdown.
Yeah,
See, look, it's an example. Games that were overhyped.
for sure. It
For-
just sucks
for-
that like I want, like when Cyberpunk comes out, I want to stream it. But you know what it is that I'm gonna have to like, I can't do certain things on stream.
You can't do certain things, bro. Steam doesn't allow the streaming services, as well as good old bitch. I mean Twitch
No.
doesn't allow you to. It doesn't allow you to stream certain things. I mean, like Senran Kagura as a whole franchise.
You get a
Mm.
DMCA. You get a DMCA.
You all get DMCA.
No. They are the Oprah of destroying your streams and your Twitch channels. You get a DMCA and you get a DMCA.
But
Bro,
now,
look
if
at
you
what
want to
you
get
can
some
do in
good
that game.
Twitch content, you can follow view.
Oh
no Shilling.
stop.
Not right
Stop.
now.
Why are we
Oh.
But like, bro, what scares
Hello,
me is that everything with
my name is VieuxCrouton, and I mean shills, because I'm shilling my
Oh.
content.
Yeah, what scares
Why
is
are
like
we
what Cyberpunk 2077 plans on doing. If Twitch doesn't ban that game, at least those parts, oh my goodness.
If Twitch doesn't ban that game from being streamed compared to all the other anime games that they probably throw on the back burner because, oh, titties,
Titty bad. You can't show titty.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I mean, I don't know about you, but like, I'd rather see an anime girl's titties go boing 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 every now and then instead of the stuff you could do in Cyberpunk 2077, like have actual live sex,
Yeah.
witness a blowjob, other obscenities.
Okay,
Or
but
the
why
Abby
can't I
sex
play
scene in The
Boom
Last
Pop?
of Us 2.
How about we
Bruh.
don't talk
We
about
don't talk about that. We do not talk about
Bro, that was
I
so
just
funny.
want to play
you see,
Hootie
you make-
Pop on
you make
stream.
that-
It's not that
Oh
hard.
yeah, Honey Pop on stream, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
I swear to God,
I
I swear to God, Jacob, if you ever mention that scene again, I'm gonna get a Joel in one, bro.
Oh no, you're Joel in
Oh,
one.
God.
Alright, so but anyways, anything else you want to add to Cyberpunk 2077's delay?
All right, so we're gonna get one more delay. and
Oh.
Nah, dog. I think I'm just gonna delay my comment for the end. Wait a minute.
oh my
Bro,
God,
understandable.
delay time.
That game isn't coming out. There we go. That's what we're talking about.
All right, so
We're
all right,
moving on,
so,
boys.
No!
Oh, now he's back, bro. We just finished
Alright,
Cyberpunk
yo,
2077.
Let's go back to Smash Bros.
Now we gotta go
Yeah.
back to
Oh,
Smash.
I'll make it quick. What
Alright.
did you guys talk about already?
Oh, we're
Well,
done. We
Cyberpunk
just finished
delays.
Cyberpunk 2077 delays. Moving
We
on.
talked
Oh
To
well,
about
okay, I don't
Fortnite.
care about that. All right, so I'll just make the
Alright.
Smash Fortnite thing short.
Alright,
Look, if probably gonna be a me costume because when it comes to music, I don't think any of its music is actually its own.
Exactly.
yeah,
think it's like
we
remixes of, like, other
talked.
stuff.
Yeah, we talked about that.
But like when it comes to it, it'll probably be a me costume, and whether it's a me costume or a character, either way, it's gonna be super hilarious.
Yes,
doesn't
that's what we
matter.
all said.
It's gonna be funny.
Bro, he echoed all
Understandable.
of us.
Have a nice day.
Alright, so we're good now, guys. We're moving on to the final topic.
Here it comes, final topic,
All right.
boys. Let's get to the to the Xbox.
Yeah,
So,
Xbox
no,
Series
nah.
X.
Poor
and S.
people
PS5.
discussion.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
have
that's
that,
not
so
fun.
it's more likely not going to be a topic of the Xbox Series X or S. We're going to be talking about mainly the PlayStation 5, since a certain someone in this call by the name of Void has one, and he's going to give us his impressions. The floor is all yours, Justin.
All right, Justin. It's time for you to talk about Astro's Playroom for like 30 minutes.
Talk
Go
about
ahead.
the Terra
Alright.
shits,
Uh,
the Mega
no.
Farts.
I'm gonna note right now, if you want, because everybody's been raving about the controller, right? As soon as you get a PlayStation 5, fire that shit up. Like, as you're downloading or installing Demon Souls, Miles Morales, Spider-Man, anything, try out Astro's Playroom. It literally takes everything for the PS5's controller, the DualSense, and just it uses everything. Everything. Alright? Every time you step on the sand, bro, you feel the little robot's little feet on the sand. Every time you step on metal,
Feet.
bro, you feel the clink clank of the metal. Bro, there's so much subtlety and so much difference. Bro, there's wind blowing, you feel it on the controller.
You know
Like-
what it sounds like? It sounds like
What
a
virtual
Sony
phone?
fanboy.
Wow.
Listen, man,
Hey,
I'm gonna
man.
be real. I didn't think that the video with Yang, I didn't think that what he said was actually like legit.
Yeah,
where it's
man.
like, yo, you actually do feel like you're there, and everything's very responsive and shit. This, like to quote Max a million, bro, this makes the Switch HD Rumble feel
A joke.
like, like wet shit. Like,
Yeah,
it,
like literally.
it feels high quality.
Bro, I completely
Uh,
forgot that the Switch has HD
uh,
Rumble, bro. I remember, like, well,
I'm
the Joy-Cons
sorry,
and the Pro
bro.
Controller.
To
Sorry,
be
bro.
fair,
Astro's Playroom is literally just the greatest tutorial for a controller
Oh,
ever
wait, Abdi,
created.
what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, to be fair, you wouldn't even feel the HD rumble on the Switch when you probably own a different controller, since it probably won't drift on you, unlike the Joy-Cons.
No, you're fucking
Oh
right,
yeah.
though.
Perfect
You're fucking
segue.
right.
Thank you.
I'm already drifting on my left Joy-Con.
Oh my god.
Yo, you can get better at Mario Kart then.
How about
Bro, like
Hey,
besides,
bro, look,
not only,
And
Look.
it sucks when one drifts, or you could be like me, where both of mine drift.
F
Bruh.
That's a nightmare, bro. That is a
a
whole
nightmare.
Bro,
Imagine
you're
playing
literally
Smash
going,
Brothers. I'm glad I brought a pro controller.
So it'd be
Oh my
like that.
god.
But
You're
no,
The
literally
only
going
coolest-
initial D.
The
deja
only
vu.
coolest thing, the only cool thing I heard from the from the HD Rumble was that part in Kirby where it actually plays the theme with the HD Rumble.
Wait,
Yeah.
in Star Allies?
Yeah,
Yes, it
Yeah.
does.
I
There-
didn't actually
there's a-
notice that.
There is an area
but like
in Kirby Star Allies where when you reach it, if you have your Joy-Cons on you, the Joy-Cons HD rumble will rumble to the
yeah, it makes the actual sound.
like
That's-
you hear it.
That's
So
cute.
so the problem with HD rumble is that HD rumble, it's good. It's just that
It's
not
very
even Nintendo.
underutilized.
It's just that Nintendo doesn't even use it. So like because let's face it, every Nintendo game we've had so far, outside of that one Kirby game, no other game has used HD rumble. If any, if at all, right?
Yep, pretty much.
Like it would. Like, I don't know about you guys, but it would have been sweet, you know. And I'm surprised Sakurai didn't think about this. But like, imagine when you. I don't know how many of you guys remember this.
The Wiimote.
Actually, I don't even remember. I don't even know if you guys even knew this was a thing. But if you had a Wiimote and you were playing with a Wiimote in Brawl,
The
when you
voice
pick the
clips come on, the
character-
voice.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it plays
a
on
clip
the
would
actual.
play.
Yeah.
I knew about
like-
it because that's how I played Smash back
Yeah.
then, with a Wiimote and a
Mhm.
nunchuck.
It's
But-
funny to go a little bit sidetrack. It's funny because like I played Smash like that with the Wii remote at times. Then I started playing Smash again, like Melee and Smash 64, and I was using the GameCube for Melee, of course, and the N64 controller for Smash 64 and shit. And I was like, cool. And then I think I found out it's like, oh, you could play GameCube controller on Wii. I'm like, really? And I put it there and I tested it out with Smash. I'm like, oh, cool. This is my permanent controller now. Ever since then, I've just played Smash only with GameCube controller, except for 3DS Smash, because let's be real here.
there was methods, but that required basically breaking your 3DS
Yeah,
to
no
make it
thank
work.
Well, let's
No, no.
let's go back
Well,
to the PS5.
Well, I mean,
though.
since the 3DS is dead now, I guess I can break mine.
Oh yeah, true.
Wait a minute.
Let's
Oh
go-
my god.
True. But let's go back to the
It's
PS5.
not, it's not that hard to hack. But yeah, anyways, back to the
Yeah, but
BS5.
The PS,
Bruh.
but specifically Astro's Playroom, bro. Justin, all those references in that game, bro.
The
Look.
amount of references, bro.
Someone in a group chat started posting like three of them I saw. One was Dante.
Yes.
That was sick. Another was the Buster Sword, like the actual Buster Sword is there.
Yeah.
And then my favorite one is that Alucard comes out of a coffin.
Yeah,
That-
Alucard comes out of a copy.
I saw
was
that
great.
and I was like, yo, that's
I'm surprised
sick.
you haven't seen it yet. Dude. There's another reference to Tekken actually, where you see
Yeah.
you
Where
see
they are
Heihachi
literally
versus,
fighting each other.
it'll say Hachi
They are
versus Kazuya.
Yeah.
And they have
Yeah,
the
yeah.
I'm gonna-
little motion effects and
Yeah.
everything. Like,
Yeah,
oh my
yeah,
God.
yeah. They even have the spark effects and everything.
I
That's
will. You know
awesome.
what? No, because here's the thing. When Astro's Playroom was shown, I'm like, okay, that's cute. I didn't think much of it. It was only just today that I started seeing these references pop up. So after this podcast and after I finish a video, because I haven't finished it
Oh, no.
for today. Oh, whoops.
Oopsie.
I will watch all the references that are featured in
And-
there
and
because
not only
I'm
that,
curious.
More than
Now,
70.
No,
There's
those
more
are-
than
yeah.
70.
I remember there was like you got
references.
Bloodborne. I love the little Spyro toy. Yeah, the Crash one.
Bro, the Crash Bandicoot dance, bro.
Yeah, I was happy to see Jack and Daxter, the Ratchet and Clank. Bro, the Ratchet and Clank was
Ratchet and
adorable.
Clank.
The Sly
It's
one.
Persona.
Bro, Sly
There's no
Cooper, where-
Persona.
Sackboy,
Yeah, it sucks that there's no Persona one.
Marvel's Spider-Man.
Spooderman was there. Bro, it was cute.
I have a question. I have a question though.
What's up?
All right, you guys mentioned Crash. Now, I doubt it's there, but is there some sort of reference where if you could put on like some crash suit, there's like this giant building within, and it's like, "What's up,
Oh
plumber
my
boy?
God.
Your worst nightmare's here."
No,
my
definitely not.
I wish that was there.
Definitely not.
What's
The
up,
kind
plumber
of suit,
boy?
the kind of suit that the bot wears is very similar to that suit, though.
Yeah. They really went ahead with the Crash one. I mean, the Spyro one just has the little figure there up here there. That's about it.
Because
Yeah.
because Crash is more successful
Well,
than Spyro.
true, of course. Like
True.
Spyro failed in
But-
Japan, unlike Crash.
I love Spyro. Don't get me wrong. I love Spyro more than I do Crash. But
Same. But yeah, no, that series like they didn't make as much compared to Crash. It's remembered though by many though.
Yeah.
Yes.
But let me tell you how, like,
Your experience is.
so if I had to compare controllers, right? So I'm a big beefy guy. I got big hands.
You're beefy?
Right?
Yo,
Beefy, yes.
Mm,
I have beefy hands, right? And so using the PS4 controller has always been a daunting task for, and I love playing fighting games. You can speak with Abdi over here that he loves playing fighters and shit. I played it both on PS4 and Switch,
He's not that good.
and fuck, yeah, I'm absolutely god awful.
Oh no, I was saying Abdir's not that good at the game. Dog.
Wow, bro. How can you say that to this man?
Jacob, Jacob, you're dead. No, Kevin.
1v1, final destination, no items.
That'd be me.
Awesome.
That's me.
That's me.
That man about to Tekken Heihachi 10-hit combo you in real life.
Oh my lord. But comparing the controllers themselves, like the PS4, I've always felt it in comparison to, like, say something like the Switch Pro controller. I've always felt that the PS4, the DualShock 4 felt a little cheap, like on the cheap end, if anything. But like comparing the weight of, like, I'm holding it in my hand right now. Like comparing the weight of the PS4 controller and the PS5 controller, they're very similar in weight. But when you actually, like, wrap your fingers around it and you're, like, feeling it out, you're like, oh, this feels hella nice, It feels like a quality product. Like, it feels like, if I were to compare it, it's a mishmash of the DualShock 4 and the Xbox One controller, for sure. And the form factor feels a lot more like the Xbox One controller, and that's what I fucking loved about the Xbox One. I love the controller. It just sucks that they didn't have any games that really captivated me. R.I.P. Scalebound. That's all I'm saying. But
Be like
fucking
Yeah.
the actual controller is really nice. The mic that's on the PS5 DualSense is very high quality. I didn't
Really?
expect it to be this high quality. Yeah, because apparently when you're automatically broadcasting through Twitch or Facebook Live or anything like that, of course, it has like a mute button and all that. But you have an option to press it or press and hold it. And when you press and hold it, you mute all sound and only allow I think the broadcaster mic, and that's it. But when you press it, it mutes the mic. And when when I was hearing myself, because I was hearing myself through the broadcast, it was very clear, and the controller was, I was just sitting down, and the controller was like, I wasn't trying to put it up close to my face, and you could hear me, like, very clear, very loud, and I'm like, yo, the sensitivity to this mic is insane, like, really insane. The sticks themselves, a lot of people have been saying that they have a little bit of resistance on them. Yes, they do. It's very clear that I mean, I've been able to fiddle around with it, and you can make very, very slight adjustments with the controller very easily, as opposed to the PS4 controller where you're forced to, like, put it to the edge of the stick itself. So, like, trying to sneak around and, like, I don't know, like Call of Duty, for instance, because I did play a bit of Modern Warfare.
wow.
Was always a fucking pain in the ass, because trying to make those very precise shots with the right stick and then trying to strafe around, like, it's always been difficult for me. And using the DualSense, it's just been really nice. The adaptive triggers. Jesus Christ, the triggers. If if there was any big selling point right now besides like the haptic feedback, bro, the adaptive triggers themselves are really nice. Um, you really do feel like that you're there doing whatever it is that you're trying to do. Like in Demon Souls,
Yeah,
whenever
sure.
you draw back a bow.
Sorry.
Oh, what's up?
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I was like, oh, when you're trying to draw back a bow, you do feel the tension of the bowstring, and then when you release it, it just flies right out, and it feels so accurate to what you're experiencing on the screen that you feel like you're the one pulling that bow, that you're the one doing that shit, and then just it's crazy how they've implemented this. It's really crazy, and in Astro's Playroom when I mean Jacob over here saw me do the whole gotcha machine with the coins, right? When you're using the left trigger to press down on the lever, there's resistance to you pressing down on it, so that when you pull it down, you feel like a clink in the adaptive trigger, and then when you have it on the other hand, on the right hand, to crush it, you feel the resistance as you're like crushing the capsule. So like
Jesus.
it's insane how it is. This generation, like in terms of like controller quality, is in absolutely like leaps and bounds better.
Does-
Um,
I
What's
feel
up?
like it's kind of a scary thought that a controller is like, resisting, but how do you say intentionally? Would that make the? Do you think that it feels sturdy enough to last for a long time?
I think so, because
Okay.
this controller, like if I were to give it to you in your hands, you'd be like, bro, this feels very very quality. Like
Oh.
it feels like how PS4 controllers have always gone for like what 60 $70 right now,
Hmm.
Yeah, no,
and the
there's no
DualSense is
point.
about that same price, isn't it?
Well,
Yeah.
Or is
look,
it a little more expensive?
look. El Sabo is gonna have to El Dipo, so I'm gonna dip.
Okay.
So
And
I'm
don't
gonna do
worry.
my
Oh,
I'm
you gonna
gonna
do
do
the
my
shilling
shilling now.
now?
Yeah, bro. My shill is SabdierZ YouTube. That's it. All right. Bye, bye, guys. Take care of yourselves.
I'm
And as
so sorry.
always, you're poor right now if you decided to get one of these consoles. GG's.
Yeah,
You
for
have no
sure.
money. Haha,
Oh
loser.
my
You're
god.
poor. Haha, of course he sucks because now you don't have a job.
Oh
Loser.
my gosh.
Bruh.
No, bro, you wasted money on a console. You could have just waited for the better version later on. Except Justino, because Justino still has his job because he's epic. All right.
Later, bro. Hey, but
Oh
look,
my
he was here
god.
throughout the majority of the
he
entire
really
podcast.
called me out. He really called me out.
Bro, like
That's A look, man.
I ain't even gonna lie, man. Like this console. I mean, would I have waited? I mean, I like trying these out because of just to test the waters and everything. It's so exciting in the first few days, and I definitely don't regret making this purchase. Of course, if you have other pressing matters to attend to, you should probably do that instead of getting a console. But getting this system, like Theo, as you were saying earlier, how how the adaptive triggers are and all that. I mean, at first it's a little jarring because you're like, huh, what the fuck, give me a little pushback. What the hell is this, right?
Mm.
But then you get used to it, and you're like, oh, when you see an action on screen, and you're like, oh man, I'm getting into this. It's more immersive and shit. Like, before playing Astro's Playroom, there's a little test it does, right, where the controller pixelizes in the bottom part of the screen, and then you feel the haptic feedback of the controller forming as the controller's forming on screen, and then you what's it called it does the whole the ice cube thing with the HD rumble with the
Nah.
with the switch, right? Except it puts the robots in the controller, and then you move around the controller, it tests out the haptic feedback with the motion control, right? And then it closes up on the controller screen, and then you have to like press the trigger buttons in order to activate like the thrusters on the controller, and it's on like the handle parts, right? And at first there's some like, you know, you feel the resistance, and then you press it all the way down, and it just like it goes, and you it actually like you feel the controller like coming alive and shit, and, like you feel it with the thrusters and shit. You're like, whoa, like it definitely feels high quality. Like with Miles Morales and the Spider-Man remastered games, because I ended up getting 3 games with this, and I'm probably gonna get a 4th one to test how DMC5 Special Edition goes with this. But how Miles Morales feels is just, you know, it's very subtle. Not all games are gonna have the very like resistant controls and all that shit,
Yeah.
but it's very subtle how it happens in Miles Morales and Spider-Man, because when you press the right trigger and you're shooting out your web, you feel the web shooting out.
And it can be turned off, right?
I believe through accessibility options, yes, it
Yeah.
can be turned off. So, regardless of the case, if you don't like it, you can disable it.
Yeah.
I definitely think you should try it. It's jarring at first, but you end up liking it after. Like
Trippy.
I can't go back to DualShock 4 after going to this. I can't.
You're like, nope,
I'm
no
gonna
way.
be
You're
real.
like, that's it,
I
I'm done.
can't.
No way. Home.
I've literally been installing games on the PS5. I mean, with the very limited memory I have, right? But I've been installing games and trying them out. Like Jacob, you saw me play Kingdom Hearts 3 on this,
Yeah.
bro.
No,
It feels like
I
a
saw
new
you
game.
play Sonic Forces, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, we played Sonic Forces, and that was funny for a bit, and it did play pretty damn well. Kingdom
How
Hearts
does-
3 is phenomenal. I
How
mean,
does it look?
it looks about the same, because you know there's no fidelity mode, there's no graphic update or anything like that. But loading my save from the Keyblade Graveyard, legit, Jacob could attest to this. It literally went 3 seconds and it loaded up into the Keyblade
Oh
Graveyard.
yes.
Mhm.
Like 3 seconds, loaded it up, press X, you're in the Keyblade
We're
Graveyard.
going back to the SNES. Let's go.
Oh my.
It's
Small
so
load time,
jarring.
baby.
And then what's it called? I went to the overworld. I was like, wow, this is actually kind of fast. I went to Kingdom of Corona, and Kingdom of Corona is notorious for having fucking like notorious for having frame dips, right?
Yeah.
Because you know, you have the whole forest, you have a whole bunch of enemies and shit, right? Bro, I was gliding through the whole thing, 60 FPS capped. I swear, it was surreal.
Bro, you just like, woo, baby.
Yeah, I'm just like,
Oh,
whoo, boy.
mama. So, the frame rate has not been changed that much, right? Is
No,
it
it
still
has.
30 or 60?
It's 60, straight up
Okay.
60. Games that are uncapped on PS4, because there are some like Monster Hunter World where like it hovers around like 30 or 40 FPS. If you play it on the PS5, it's 60 FPS cap. So like, and loading time's even better, because it would take a minute and a half to like load up like, because right now Iceborne is a big expansion, right?
Mhm.
It would take like a minute and a half to actually load into the game from your save file on the title screen, right? Now it takes half a minute.
Oh my god.
I was literally about to say half
I-
a second. I'm like, bro, that's way too fast. It's literally half a minute, and you're just like, bro, this is the solid state working with all this shit's really fast. And then you go to like the main hub, bro, 60 FPS,
Oh,
and
oh
then
my
you
god.
load in 60 FPS.
I want the
it's-
PS5 so much now.
Like, I didn't think it'd be this improved with certain games. And then Ghost of Tsushima, which I'm gonna be trying. I'm gonna try out like later today or maybe tomorrow. 60 FPS. No, it's not. It's capped. 60 FPS. Fucking everything is literally beautiful. Like, I've seen gameplay of it. It's gorgeous. And like it's incredible. Like this feels like a quality product. Like, remember how the PS3 way back when was like $600? Like,
Mhm.
and then in comparison to this, bro, it blows it out of the water.
Yep.
Like, holy shit. Like, I know I'm gushing about it, but it's like playing through these games, and then like I've never played myself Demon Souls. So this is my first time going through it, and Jesus Christ, is the game like they really it's one of those big games to have for the PS5 if you're into those kind of games, of course. But I definitely recommend it. Miles Morales feels phenomenal. Phenomenal. Even the remastered of Spider-Man feels phenomenal. Last of Us Part 2, I haven't tried. Fucking Kingdom Hearts 3, phenomenal. Like,
But Sonic Forces though on the PS5. He
Bruh.
plays. All he did was play Green Hill, looking more like Sand Hill, and then that's it.
and I was just like, I'm done.
Oh wait, no, wait. He made his OC though.
Yes,
No,
I made
it's
my,
my
OC.
OC.
Yo, it's my OC.
I
It's
swear,
the
I've never.
best meme that you've ever made. It's the best.
Nobody's gonna live that shit down. That
Oh,
shit
we're
was
never gonna.
perfect.
We will never forget, bro.
Because I was thinking the same thing, and then you were just like, "Let's do it."
Yeah, bro.
Y'all just had like, you guys were in sync. You're like, it's time.
Yeah, bro.
And so a test. Tell us about the fan.
Oh my
Does it
God.
sound like a jet plane?
No sound at all. The only
Let's
sound
go!
you hear, is the disk drive when it's installing games. That's it. And like you'll notice it. You'll notice it like at first, and then like quiets down, but then ramps up a bit, then quiets
Yeah,
down.
that's like
But you
normal.
don't hear the fan.
That's
But you don't hear the
normal.
fan at all.
Bro,
'Cause
imagine that.
even on the Wii or Wii U, you would hear that.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And like, I don't know. Like I spent a good majority of these past couple of days trying to install games. The installs, I mean, granted, I'm connected through Ethernet, and I get like
Yo.
about 340 megabytes per second download, and then like 20 megabytes upload, which it's not the fastest, but it's not that bad, right? It's okay to download games. I took to give you like a little comparison. I did a game like Bloodborne, and I downloaded it in like 23 minutes. It's not that bad. I mean, people with gigabit internet would have that like that, right? But it wasn't too bad. I didn't have to wait terribly long to install games, especially like updates. When I was installing again Spider-Man PS4, it wasn't too long that that it was unbearable. And even then, because of the GDDR4 RAM, or I'm sorry, not GDDR4, GDDR6 RAM, I could actually play a game while it's installing, and there's no slowdown at all. It's
You get
just
the
all
vibe.
60 FPS. Like it's
Crazy.
like it's so like people were saying how this generation of gaming, all it is like, because graphics are pretty damn similar. The only difference is ray tracing, right? And the solid state drives, of course, and the
mean-
fast load times.
Yeah, the thing is, it's not just about graphics. It's
It's about the ray
performance.
tracing, bro. That's
Yeah,
what
it's
really
about-
matters. We need ray tracing in every game.
Trigger word.
Shut up,
I
Lanny.
swear.
But oh my god,
Literal trigger word.
the
Ray trace
it's so
Miles
much-
Morales'
I'll
ass.
I'll admit though, Jacob, you seeing what's it called, Spider-Man PS4 ray trace on versus performance mode, which one do you think looked a hell of a lot better?
Bro, I don't know, bro. What was it? Wait, PS4 or just the
PS5.
the,
Like
the
the
remastered?
because what's it called, the remastered.
Oh, the remastered. Wait, I barely noticed a difference actually. Now that I think about it, because I know you switched it in mid thing, but I didn't really notice much.
Literally, the only difference is that in fidelity mode, you would actually see what's happening on like the other side of the reflective surface in real time. So
Okay.
like that's why I was showing you like Spider-Man on the wall.
Oh,
it's,
yeah, yeah,
like,
because,
on
like,
the
the
window,
reflections
you
were,
could
like,
see Spider-Man. You could see the reflection in real time. But through performance mode, I mean, I guess like you were saying at one point that like they upped the reflectiveness of the surfaces for the buildings and shit. Regardless, it's still pretty good.
Yeah.
For sure, I opted for and you could do the same thing with Demon Souls. I opted for performance mode. Because of the 60 FPS, bro. When you try Spider-Man, PS4, the remastered version on performance mode at 60 FPS capped, it feels like you can't go back, bro. You can't go
Yeah,
back.
like,
You
that's it.
try it and you can't go back.
Like, buy PS4.
It's like, bro. It's like breadsticks at Olive Garden. You have one,
Oh!
you need more.
Nah.
I swear,
I never actually tried those breadsticks.
fucking delicious. Fucking
I
delicious.
tried Olive Garden once and it was just awful.
Yo, Olive Garden time.
Wow.
All right, so is that the next topic? Olive Garden?
Oh
Yeah,
my
Red
bro.
Lobster.
Okay, so basically, I had
like
the
Red Lobster
pastas
cheddar
right,
biscuits.
and then
Yeah, bro, they're like the biscuits at Red Lobster.
Oh, the Red Lobster biscuits were really, really good as well.
But,
Eat one, all of a sudden I eat the whole thing.
Yeah, bro, and
Bro,
then
they all gone.
Outback their bread, bro. Ooh.
Oh my
Don't
God.
get me started, bro. All right, let's not turn this into a food.
All right, so
review.
welcome to the last topic, the
reviews
extra
with the
last
boys.
food
But,
reviews with the boy.
But let me tell you, like, having this PS5 for the past couple of days, I literally shelved my my PS4 Pro, and I was like, let me see what I can do. I have been hella cautious right now because I'm pretty sure everybody and their mothers has been seeing around how like their console's been getting brick, how there've been like issues and all that. I haven't connected my external hard drive at all because I've been hearing that when you hook it up to play PS4 games, it does brick. I've also been hearing that when you put your system into rest mode with like with Miles Morales in, I don't know if it's just Miles Morales, but I heard it was Miles Morales that happened with it, that it would break your console when you leave out of rest mode. Just a lot of issues right now, and so far I haven't really encountered any issues except for one little tiny hiccup where it crashed something, and the game was still running, so I don't know what crashed. But I guess that's a testament to how high quality the system is. That even at day one, the games and the whole system OS runs really well. How integrated the PlayStation Store and all the other medias are onto PS5. They're really, really like you know how you would have like a loading screen or a bit for the PlayStation Store on PS4, and it would lag a bit, right? It's literally seamless. You go from all the way to the left, boom, you're there. You're already in the store.
let's go.
Like seamless. And then you just buy a game, start downloading, boom, right there.
Say bye
That's
bye.
it.
Say bye
That's
bye,
just
low time.
literally say bye bye
Say
to
bye-bye.
loading times.
Oh.
It's just crazy.
I'm really thinking of getting a PS5 really soon, cause my PS4. Okay, so the way that it works is
You have a
how do you say?
helicopter. No, my bad. Not even. You have a whole airplane in your room,
Bro, it's an
bro.
Apache
Yeah,
helicopter.
it's
just
an airport, bro. It's you know those ships on the ocean that are like carrying
Like
Oh,
carriers?
you have an
Yeah, I know what
AC
you're talking about.
130?
Oh my god.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know what sound you're talking about. You boot up the PS4 and it sounds like.
Okay, but when it comes to Resident Evil, it's making sounds that are not even like jet like. It's awful.
It's like
It's
hiccuping
worse
already.
than that.
Like
It's on life support right now.
It's like when your car's engine gives up and you just hear all the cracks and crumbles. It's like,
Yo, look
Mr.
who's back.
SabdierZ is back.
Guys, I'm back
He's back.
because
He's back for the ending.
oh shit.
yeah, I'm back for the ending for a few reasons. One, I managed to finish my shower too.
Yo.
I was like, I came here and I was like, I almost forgot the most important thing, the best thing ever.
The Shilling.
Sonic Unleashed can run.
Oh my god.
He can run well on the X-Bone.
Oh yeah, fucking I don't know if any of you out there have seen the video of how in Eggman Land when everything's
It's not just
Part-
Eggman
Eggman
Land.
Warhog
Eggman
part
Land.
Hedgehog stage literally touches the hourglass and just right there he just starts running. I'm like, what the hell, bro? It's literally
but-
instant.
But bro, the slideshow stages are no longer slideshows.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
they went
everything
from
runs
PowerPoint.
well.
Oh, great.
Adabat is actually playable.
Yes, it's so good. Like literally, look. If there's one thing I could take away from these console generations is that every console, like there's no longer console war, right? There's
There
there's
is.
something in it for every. Well, there is, but there also isn't.
Yeah, there are some
Like-
stupid
like-
people out there, you know.
Yeah. No, but like with the Switch, you have your portability. You know, with the PlayStation, you got your exclusivity. With the Xbone,
Yeah,
You
you
got-
Pass.
you got your Game Pass and Sonic Unleashed, and then for your PC, you got Library, and then you have Google Stadia.
And then you got
Very
Google
Stadia.
Voting
Hey,
time.
and then you have Google Stadia. You know, let's not. Don't forget, people. This is a serious topic. Ask your doctor if Google Stadia is right for you.
Look, all I'm saying is, man, is that like the PlayStation got its exclusives and all that, but look, the Xbox got Sonic Unleashed running
Bro,
in that
but-
nice frame rate.
But PlayStation 5 also has Sonic Unleashed.
Yeah, but it has the worst version of Sonic Unleashed.
True. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Look, we all know that there's a Sonic game coming. We just don't know what it is or when it'll show up. I'll make you a bet, not a bet, but I would bet if I had money that the Xbox version, the PS5 version is gonna get that new Sonic game, and it's gonna be the worst version of the game somehow.
Because they optimize it for Series X, and they're like, "Oh fuck, we have to rush over."
Like literally, I don't know how many of you guys know this. I know some of you do, but Sonic 06 released 6 months on the PS3 after the Xbox version, right? So it came out much later. In
Yeah.
theory, it should be the better version.
Not
It's
really.
worse than the Xbox 360 version.
Yeah.
Worst load times and
The
everything.
Wii
Yeah.
version is the best version.
There isn't even a
Oh, you
Wii
mean-
version of Sonic.
No. Hey, hold on. Sonic and the Secret Wings is the Wii version.
Oh,
or
bro,
at
stop,
least
stop.
there
please.
there was a planned Wii version, and it ended up becoming Sonic and the Secret Rings.
What the fuck, really?
Yes.
Interesting. Well, let's not get too
Wonder
off
how
topic.
fucking
Seven
motion
rings in
controls would
Wait,
have
now,
worked.
just- I need to ask, are you done with your PS5 impressions, or or you have anything else to say?
Buy it.
Fidelity mode versus performance mode. I always stand performance mode. The 60 FPS is just too unreal, man. When you get a taste of that, bro, you're gonna be like, oh, all
that's
these
so
games have
spicy.
to be 60 FPS.
Tycoon.
I mean, there are gonna be games. Don't get me wrong. There are gonna be games where it's gonna be 30 FPS capped. And
Bloodborne.
Bloodborne.
The
But
whole
at least-
Bloodborne one, I believe.
But
was
at
like-
least it doesn't drop. That's the only thing.
that's good.
At the very least, it doesn't drop.
And what Abdir said, apparently, I forgot who said it. I think it was Sony, but they said if enough support comes in, they might actually uncap it and it'll allow Bloodborne to be at 60 on PS5.
Which would be perfect. It
Yeah.
would be absolutely perfect. Because as of right now, I mean, it's pretty good, but you know.
No,
Yeah.
apparently, some guy. I think Maximilian talked about this.
Some guy,
apparently
Maximilian.
Yeah, that they fucking uncapped it and all that.
on the PC version, yeah. And
But,
that it only took him a couple of weeks.
Interesting. Okay.
So it's literally just them going back to it. Because Sekiro and Dark Souls 3, both right now can be played 60 FPS uncapped. Capped at a PS5. Like right now, I could just load it up right now, install it, and it'll be 60 FPS. No updates, nothing, because they're uncapped frame rates.
Okay.
Like it's wild. It's wild. And
Yeah.
then fucking Bloodborne, which is older than both of those games, is like lagging behind.
You know what? The PS5, it really, I made fun of the poor people thing earlier, but it's if you have the money, it's definitely worth it. I mean, you could get all your favorite games aside from like 10 and and playable teaser, for Silent Hill, so
Yeah,
you
you
just
mean
Konami hates
the
Oh, look at
PS4
me.
that Dio can sell
Yeah,
for
bro.
like thousands of dollars?
Here we
Yeah.
go, bro. the main takeaway from this: go get yourself a next-gen console because it can run Crisis.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
you gotta actually run Crisis Wall.
It can actually run Crisis.
Oh my god.
Man, are you good then, Justin? No more? Or
Wait. I
Any
have
of you
one
got any
quick-
questions?
I have a question.
Oh,
for
there
you,
we go.
Christina. How heavy is the PS5?
oh my yo, true.
I can't. Okay, so I used to. I don't know if I ever said it on the podcast, but I used to work at GameStop, and I used to be able to hold PS4s with one hand, like
Oh.
just handle it and all that, right? I can't hold this with one hand.
Damn boy.
Like,
It sounds like
Hey,
someone
look.
is getting weak. That's the
Hey,
Yeah.
hey,
bro.
hey,
I'm
look,
Muscles,
hey,
bro.
look, at least we know, that if the PS5 bricks, heaven forbid, bro, it makes for a good defense mechanism.
Just throw it
Because
out.
I'm pretty
You
sure if you
You
chuck
could
that,
throw it
'cause I'm
against
pretty
the
sure,
window,
Elbow
and
bump.
it'll
'Cause
break that window more than
because I'm
like.
pretty sure if you chuck it at somebody, you'll give them a concussion.
Like,
more
"Ah,
than likely. That shit weighs at least, I want to say, 15 to 20 pounds.
Jesus.
Yeah,
That shit is, it's beefy. It's a beefy
It's
boy.
beefy.
Beefy controller, beefy system. Like,
It's a big bar.
It's a big boy. Yeah, no,
it's a very
Mimi big
are
boy.
we good now with the PS5 impressions? Anyone else want to add anything to it? Or are you
Yeah.
guys good?
Where do we buy it? Oh wait.
As a, it just
Never.
sucks right now. It sucks right now, the whole situation going on, because a friend of mine actually really wants to get it, and he had to turn on the now in stock alerts and shit.
Oh my god.
Like, it's bad right now,
Yeah,
trying to
makes
get
sense.
that.
I mean, they'll
Yeah,
eventually
thank
come
you,
back. So you're
scalpers.
good. Thank you, scalpers. Very cool. Oh wait, no, I got a question.
People-
I got a question.
Mhm.
How many terashits per megafarts?
Well, 15 terashits per megafart, right?
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Thank
It's
you.
so fast. It's so fast. You shart yourself in between. You just.
Oh god.
It's
All
just
right, cool.
I have a further.
Oh
Are we
my
good?
God.
Are we guys good? You guys done?
I think we're good.
yeah,
Good.
bro.
Anything else to add?
Poopy.
No,
Buy it.
poopy.
Buy it. If
Buy
you
it,
have the
buy it.
opportunity, buy it. Just buy it.
And you know, and then you know what? This is a wrap, boys. We have finished the podcast, bro. You guys want to say anything else? Final closing stuff?
I mean, I already shilled my thing.
Oh yeah,
so-
no, you're no longer shilling. You're not allowed to show, bro.
Exactly.
It's like that's it. You've shilled your
Because-
stuff no more.
Yeah, my shilling pass is over. It's not like I could shill my YouTube channel at SabdierZ.youtube.com. I just
Oh,
can't
wait a
Wow.
minute.
All right, Theo.
Alright, so,
Alright, Theo, take the floor.
Nice little clever subliminal messaging
Alright.
over there.
Wait, why
So
you giving the
basically-
floor to him, bro?
Giving the floor to him because we're going backwards. Abdir already did it.
Oh yeah, true. You're right. All right, go ahead then, Theo. Okay, show your stuff.
So follow me on Twitter. Follow me on my Twitch at VieuxCrouton. For the Twitter, it has like an underscore in between the Vieux and the Crouton because Twitter's stupid.
Link will be in the
And then
description, guys.
watch my videos on YouTube.com
Don't watch
because
his
they're
videos.
actually funny on VieuxCrouton.
Don't watch
They're great. I put work.
They're great.
They're great.
All right,
Show up on
so
one of
next on the line, that should be Jonathan, I believe, right?
Jonathan, you got anything to
you,
shill a
you
little bit?
kinda, you kind of low there, bro.
Shill that SoundCloud, bro.
Oh,
Well,
yeah, you SoundCloud, bro. Yo, show me your raps, bro.
Those mixtapes, though.
well, I only have Twitter for now, so follow me on there.
All right, there you go, Justino.
Wait, we put in our SoundCloud, but I got
Oh
Got you.
no,
Oh my
he has a
God.
sound.
still not lawful, and I never really
Wait a
pinned the
minute.
flow link up.
Bruh.
This
so
boy.
trash.
Hey, bro, I'm about to give 0 star. Anyway, go ahead, Justino. Show your stuff.
I only got my my Twitch at sir_void31. I'm gonna be over here just playing some PS4 games and PS5 games on this shit. So let's see.
And then finally, Travis, who's here. Your stuff now, boy.
Yo, I'm an antisocial fuck. But if you guys feel like following me on Twitter, that's cool, bro. As a matter of fact, show some love. Throw some likes on my playlist on hanime.tv.
Hey! Yo, wait a
Oh,
minute.
wow.
Yo, let's go. Yo, this is a different kind of
Shilling
show.
hentai
I will
girl, let's
gladly.
go.
Bro,
I mean, if you want, we could do that later. I mean,
Bro. Anything else you want to show?
nah, that's it from me.
Alright, well, I guess, this wraps it up, boys. We finished. Alright.
Let's go.
All right.
All we got is our goodbyes. So, thanks for watching this game.
Can I get
Check
a
you.
hoo-yah?
Check you later, mate. Thanks 5 watching.
Thanks, 5. And that's just the theory. Okay. Alright,
I'd like
guys.
to give a little shout out to our Patreons.
Patreon. Yo, wait, we don't have a Patreon yet.
So
Speak for
we would like
yourself,
to give
bro.
our
I got
thanks
Patreon
for
and
Nick.
OnlyFans. I'm lying.
Alright, well, that's
Love
it, guys.
you,
Have a great day, great night, whenever you're watching this. Take it easy, guys. Farewell.